guys, I've got a cool drum tutorial for you today. And I'm really sick, and I sound good. The trick I'm going to show you shows you how to get cool wideness. If I go in here and I grab my drum machine, I'm going to use FPC, Classic FL Studio Cool Good track. First, I'm going to change it to a synthetic drum sound because this trick we're using sounds very synthetic, but it creates a lot of wideness. Let's just do the 707. Classic, drum machine, digital, future. If I go into here and I make a little drum pattern for you. I can go into the mixer channel down here. I can put the Fruity Multiband Splitter. First of all, I gotta route it to every channel because that's how it works. And I'm gonna put the high range stuff in channel 2 because I only want 2 bands. The reason I'm doing this is because you want to keep your low end mono, but your high end, you want to keep it good. I don't actually need to plug this into 3. My bad. So what I'm doing here is I have the Fruity Multiband Splitter set up to really only just be using the low and mid bands. And I have the 707 track going into 2 other tracks that are, channel 2 is going to be the low end, and we're not doing anything with that. Channel 3 is going to be the high end. This is where we're going to do some cool wideness stuff. So what I play now is just normal, coming through that. If I put the Kilohertz pitcher plugin, this effect right here, this is an interesting effect because it's like a synced granular plugin. You want to set the compensation to high, which is just latency correction. If I take this and I pitch it up, you get a little bit of a jittery texture. But if I take the mix down, it has this kind of layered effect. I can take this even farther by changing the signal in both ears. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stereo enhancer, and what that does is before the granular plugin is doing its pitching stuff, it's offset in one ear slightly. It goes through the pitcher and then it recorrects it so the dry signal mix is back to normal and the pitched signal is widened a lot, and you get this kind of interesting ratchety wide texture. This needs to be on linear phase, by the way, or else you're gonna get weird phase issues. I like to leave some of the snare in it. It just sounds cool, it sounds lo-fi. I like to use it on hi-hats. There's a little trick for you. A little FL Studio trick. Here's before. And here's after. Gives a little bit of extra flavor to your cool little drum. I typically like to layer this sound with other sounds. I like to put it over top of a more realistic drum kit. For example, I'm going to bring out FPC and I'm going to layer that in this pattern. I'm just going to copy this drum pattern over to the FPC, and FPC is nice because all of the drum hits are the same on all of the sample packs. And now it'll kind of have a layered sort of thing going on. Pretty good. And there's your cool. That's how it works. That's what I do sometimes. Sometimes you want to take out the low end here and just have the high end. Kind of it makes the layering a little bit less intrusive. Keeps your low end mono. So if I check the low end here, you can hear it's still center. It's good, clean. Just gives a little bit of life to your digital drums. And here's an example of something like this in a more complete song. Here's what the sound is on the 707. You can see right here I have it pitched up by 7 semitones. When I mix it in with the song, you get this.